the Stoic path to handling narcissists. Navigating relationships with narcissists can be one of life's most challenging experiences. Their manipulative tactics, self-centered behaviors, and relentless need for validation can leave anyone feeling drained and defeated. However, the philosophy of Stoicism offers a powerful arsenal of tools to effectively counteract narcissistic behavior. Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time, focuses on self-control, resilience, and understanding the limits of one's influence. Instead of engaging in futile battles or being consumed by anger, Stoicism provides a roadmap to maintain inner peace and disarm toxic personalities without losing yourself in the process. In this video, we'll explore 9 Stoic tactics to disarm the narcissist. These principles are grounded in ancient wisdom, yet remain highly relevant in today's world. Each tactic will empower you to respond with grace, maintain your dignity, and ultimately neutralize the influence of narcissistic individuals in your life. 1. Master the art of indifference. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is the concept of indifference to externals. This means recognizing that things outside your control, such as the opinions and actions of others, should not disturb your inner peace. Narcissists thrive on eliciting emotional reactions from others. They seek validation, power, and control through manipulation. To disarm them, practice indifference. When a narcissist tries to provoke you, either through insults, exaggerated self-praise, or manipulative tactics, choose not to react emotionally. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Here's how to cultivate indifference. Detach emotionally. Understand that their behavior reflects their inner insecurities, not your worth. Control your reactions. Instead of lashing out or defending yourself, respond with calmness or silence. This deprives them of the attention they crave. Set boundaries. Being indifferent doesn't mean tolerating bad behavior. Firmly establish what you will and won't accept, but do so without hostility. By refusing to give them the emotional response they seek, you strip the narcissist of their power. Indifference is not weakness, it's the ultimate display of strength. 2. Focus on your sphere of control. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of focusing only on what you can control. You cannot change a narcissist's behavior, nor can you force them to see the harm they cause. What you can control, however, is your own mindset, actions, and boundaries. Epictetus taught, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." When dealing with a narcissist, avoid futile arguments. Narcissists rarely admit fault or take responsibility. Engaging in debates with them is a waste of energy. Prioritize your well-being. Focus on nurturing your mental and emotional health rather than trying to fix or understand their behavior. Take decisive action. If a narcissist crosses a boundary, address it firmly and focus on protecting your peace. By staying within your sphere of control, you free yourself from the frustration of trying to change someone who refuses to change. Instead, you channel your energy into building a resilient mindset and creating a life that aligns with your values. 3. Practice emotional regulation. Narcissists often rely on emotional chaos to gain control. They use tactics like gaslighting, guilt-tripping, and public humiliation to destabilize their targets. Stoicism teaches the importance of mastering your emotions, enabling you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Seneca advised, "If you want a man to keep his head when the crisis comes, you must give him some training before it comes." To regulate your emotions, pause before reacting. When confronted with a narcissist's provocations, take a moment to breathe and reflect before responding. Identify triggers. Understand what specific behaviors or words set you off and prepare strategies to manage those situations calmly. Reframe the narrative. Instead of internalizing their criticisms or insults, recognize these as projections of their own insecurities. By maintaining emotional control, you deny the narcissist the satisfaction of seeing you distressed or vulnerable. This not only disarms their manipulative attempts, but also strengthens your inner resilience. 5. Adopt a rational perspective. Narcissists are masters of illusion. They often exaggerate their abilities, fabricate stories, and twist reality to suit their agenda. A Stoic approach requires you to see through these illusions by relying on rationality and critical thinking. Epictetus reminded us, "It is not what happens to you, but how you interpret it that matters." To maintain a rational perspective, question their narratives. Don't take their claims at face value. Look for evidence and use logic to evaluate the situation. Avoid personalizing their behavior. Understand that their actions are driven by their need for control, not a reflection of your worth. Seek clarity. When faced with confusing or contradictory statements, calmly ask questions to uncover the truth. By viewing the narcissist's behavior through a rational lens, you strip away their power to confuse or manipulate you. Logic becomes your shield against their emotional games. 5. Practice self-sufficiency. Narcissists often prey on individuals who seek validation or approval from others. Stoicism teaches the importance of self-sufficiency, finding contentment within yourself rather than relying on external sources. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." To cultivate self-sufficiency, build your self-esteem. Focus on your strengths, achievements, and values rather than seeking external approval. Develop inner resources. Learn to rely on your own judgment, wisdom, and resilience rather than depending on others for guidance. Embrace solitude. Spending time alone allows you to reflect, recharge, and strengthen your sense of self. When you become self-sufficient, the narcissist loses their ability to control you through approval or criticism. You stand firm in your independence, immune to their manipulations. 6. Embrace the power of silence. Narcissists often use arguments and verbal attacks to provoke reactions. They thrive on conflict and drama. In Stoicism, silence is a powerful tool for maintaining control and disarming hostility. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, taught, "Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." To use silence effectively, avoid engaging in arguments. When a narcissist tries to bait you, resist the urge to defend yourself or retaliate. Respond minimally. Use concise, unemotional responses to avoid escalating the situation. Walk away when necessary. Silence can also mean physically removing yourself from toxic interactions. Silence sends a clear message. You refuse to participate in their games. It shifts the balance of power and allows you to maintain your composure. 7. Live by virtue, not validation. Narcissists often manipulate by withholding approval or affection, forcing others to seek their validation. Stoicism encourages living a life guided by virtue, acting with integrity, kindness, and courage, rather than seeking external validation. Seneca stated, "The good things of prosperity are to be wished, but the good things that belong to adversity are to be admired." To embody virtue, stay true to your values. Don't compromise your principles to appease a narcissist. Act with kindness, but with boundaries. Be compassionate without allowing yourself to be exploited. Measure success internally. Define your worth based on your character, not on others' opinions. When you prioritize virtue over validation, The narcissist's attempts to manipulate you lose their potency. You remain grounded in your integrity, unshaken by their tactics. 8. Cultivate gratitude and resilience. Dealing with a narcissist can feel overwhelming, but Stoicism teaches us to find gratitude even in adversity. Challenges, including difficult relationships, provide opportunities for growth and resilience. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." To apply this principle, find lessons in hardship. Reflect on what the experience is teaching you about yourself and others. Focus on what you're grateful for. Shifting your perspective from frustration to gratitude can help you stay positive. Strengthen your resilience. Use each encounter with the narcissist as an opportunity to practice patience, courage, and self-control. By cultivating gratitude and resilience, you transform the challenges posed by the narcissist into stepping stones for personal growth. 9. Let go of attachment to outcomes. Finally, one of the most liberating Stoic tactics is letting go of attachment to specific outcomes. Narcissists often try to control situations by creating uncertainty or withholding closure. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our efforts and release our attachment to results. Epictetus advised, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." To practice this, do your best, then let go. Focus on taking the right actions without obsessing over how the narcissist responds. Accept uncertainty. Understand that some situations may remain unresolved, and that's okay. Move forward. Don't let the narcissist's actions keep you stuck. Embrace the freedom that comes with letting go. By detaching from outcomes, you free yourself from the narcissist's control. You focus on living in alignment with your values and priorities, regardless of external circumstances.